Okay, so let us discuss about the London session trade which I took. We will see how I took this trade. It is a small recap of how I made about $200 in this small 3 minute scalp. So I will break down this 3 minute scalp to you all. So let us start from the beginning. This when I took the trade, it was around 4:30 to 4:45. So let us mark that this is 4:30, and this was the liquidity, and my bias was down because there was no other liquidity to target. So after taking the high, market should at least retrace to its 50%, which is this point. So let us see. This was the high, and at 4:45 market took this high. So that was my confluence to look for a trade, and so we come to the lower time frame, and we also know that SPX and US 100 are correlated. So let us look on SPX. Did SPX took this high? This high is 11 a.m. So let us see on XPX. This is XPX. No, this is US 100. This is also US 100. Why the hell? Let me shift on SPX. So this is the 11 high. XPX did not took it and created a SMT. So let us mark this SMT, and SMT, and let's also mark an US 100. SMT. So we know that we have to look for trade in look for trade in XPX. So let us shift to XPX, and from here onward we will look for trade. And this was a trade which I took. This, from here market just start dumping. I was looking for entering from a gap. This gap was directly in front of this order block, which was now a breaker block. So market did not retrace in it. So I waited for the retrace, and we had a retrace around here. Market go down, then come up, and there was also a small SMT from here to here. We can see this is an SMT which has this 512 to 522. Let us see in US 100. This was 512, 512 to 1122, and that is another confluence to look trade in XPX. So let us shift on XPX and see the trade, and this is a setup which I follow. This is a breaker block for me. It is a breaker block. If someone want to consider it, and this breaker block is directly in front of a fair value gap, and we have an SMT. For me, this is an A plus setup. We have a candle closing outside this breaker block and also the fair value gap. So I entered from here and targeted these lows. This was also order block, and market came down into this order block and took a huge rejection from it. So I know which this order block was worth respecting. So I targeted the mid of the order block. This is the midline of the order block, and this in just 3 to 4 minute market hit my TP. This was a 4 hour trade, and it was beautifully executed. I only had to wait around 30 minutes to take a trade of 4 hour 1:4 trade. It was a beautiful trade, and this was all for the recap. I hope you liked it. There are a lot of recaps I want to do. This is one of them. So thank you for watching.